took that family to the farm by Stephen's Cove. Old hands, not much to say anymore. Doesn't take too long.
Because I mean, this is like the first proper Bluegrass festival really kind of been invited to. Like other places we played, like Telluride and that, are kind of renowned for it. But and the good thing about this place was it's not strictly just bluegrass, you know, and it's a crossover and a chance for other people who do like bluegrass, you know, material to kind of cross in.
Any knowledge of like a UK bluegrass scene per se? Because it's quite.
We're not really.
You're not part of it. So it's just kind of like, you know, you're not.
I've always known that it was hovering under the surface, but I never really. I think I went to see a few UK bluegrass bands when I was a kid, but I don't really remember what they were called now.
Okay. What? So how did you guys get together? Like, what? Are you all friends, or was it kind of an auditioning process?
No, we're not friends.
You're not friends. You hate each other. What was the process of getting together?
Well, I was writing songs on my own at the start, and then I met Dave and Lindsay, who aren't here. They're over in the van over there, and they used to run a folk night in Woking, and I played some songs down there because they invited me down, and I met them through that, and then we started to sort of practice together. And then I went into a studio with Communion Records to do an EP, and I met Harry when I was playing at a show during that time, and we were looking for a banjo player, and I met you at that gig, didn't I? I came down and put a banjo track down on I Will Remain, wasn't it? And then stayed in the band since. And Tom's an old friend of mine who we used to be in a rock band together, like years ago, wasn't it?
Really? And Dave, the accordion player, was originally doing. He did the drums on To the North, didn't he?
Yeah, right.
So I was the drummer, and Matty did a few bits, piano, guitars, backing vocals, which were obviously too good to be backing vocals, or like way too good. Yeah, they were.
When did you start playing? How old were you when you kind of picked up your first instrument? Because one of the big things we do here is kind of tuition tents and inspiring kids to kind of pick up bluegrass instruments, mainly because how often do you get the chance to play a mandolin or a banjo in school? So, you know, what inspired you to pick up an instrument?
For me, snare drum. Like we're doing school assembly. I was like 8 years old, and they just whacked every kid with a different instrument, and I got snare drum, and I got a beat, and I was like, drums are fun. And
you got the lucky break.
Yeah, later on.
You didn't get the flute.
No, I didn't. I know it could have gone so much different, couldn't it?
Jazz flute.
Yeah, it could have been amazing. But so I really liked the drums from there. I was always listening to drums from then on. So when I was 13, I got proper lessons from my friend who lived around the corner actually. So it all gelled really together, and then just kept on it from there. So 13,
And banjo?
I didn't start playing banjo until I was like 14 or 15, I think. I had piano lessons when I was like 5, hated them. My piano teacher quit.
Banjo's a difficult instrument than, you know, most people like guitar players first.
Oh yeah, I played guitar first. I played drums before that as well.
Okay.
I'm trying to think about how I got into it. I think it was me and a friend of mine had seen like a Brother Art there, and we really liked it. And we saw that Alison Krauss was playing at Hammersmith Apollo.
Awesome, yeah.
And when we got tickets on a tout outside for like half the price they were supposed to be, and because it was completely empty. But it was not completely empty. I shouldn't say that.
How long ago was this?
I think I would have been about 16 or 17 actually, so I probably would have started playing banjo by then. But it was awesome. And the guy I went with now plays banjo with Mumford and Sons, and we kind of learnt banjo together a lot when we were in school, which was fun.
Oh right, okay. And you know, just the whole songwriting. When did you start songwriting?
I started playing guitar when I was about 16, so a bit later on, and then I started writing pretty soon, like after I learnt it. That was the more fun part for me. I mean, I learnt some covers and stuff, but then about 6 months in, I was writing crap songs, and it's good.
Doing a showcase in your front room.
Yeah, good old days.
Wait, really?
Yeah, no.
I would have had so much more respect for you if that was true.
Thanks, mate.
What are your kind of favourite bands to listen to at the moment? What music have you bought recently?
I think we're pretty
It's
into
an
the,
eclectic
pretty into the Low Anthem right now.
Oh, sorry?
The Low Anthem. They're an amazing American band who were on some of the tour we did in the US with us.
Okay.
Towns Van Zandt.
Yeah.
Harry's just introduced me to Towns, and he's incredible.
We're all pretty into Phosphorescent, aren't we?
Yeah.
Phosphorescent. I'm trying to think of something.
Bill Callahan.
Oh, Bill Callahan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Not
There's-
Bill Callahan.
No.
Wow, check Bill Callahan. Like Smog or Bill Callahan. You like both.
There's certain songs that like come on regularly on the playlist, isn't it? Like Bill Callahan's definitely
Yeah,
one.
Bill Callahan's always seems to be on there. Yeah.
Always Willie Nelson on the road again when we start the tour.
Yeah.
Willie Nelson.
Oh,
Johnny
yeah, I
Cash.
did that once.
So what's next then? You were kind of talking about putting an album together, possibly. Is
Yeah.
that the next step?
Yeah, so we're basically writing songs for an album at the moment, and we're off to the States again in about 5 or 6 weeks. I think it's something like that. And we're going to be doing a tour for about 4 weeks, and then hopefully staying out in Texas to do the album, which should be good. And then we'll come back home.
In Austin, Texas.
Yes, yeah, in Austin. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's incredible out there.
Is that?
It's,
Yeah.
it's
It is,
great.
We met when we were at South by Southwest earlier on in the year. We met. We did a day trotter session over there, and the guy that recorded the session, we just got on really well with him, and he did a really good recording. So we stayed in touch. So we're hopefully going to be doing it with him. So.
What's kind of like the ultimate ambition? Like, where's the point you want to get to?
Headline
Do you not
Glastonbury.
have Glastonbury?
Wow, it's a big dream.
Like the benchmark, the bit that you kind of think,
Make a living
that's
out of
the
it. For me, it's making a living out of it. you
Yeah.
know? So you can,
Yeah, just doing it full time.
Yeah.
Successful, isn't it?
Yeah.
But thank you.
Great.
My first, well, no.
I'll stand where you stood, and I'll